Hello guys, today I'm going to introduce you this book called Heroes of Olympus, a Book 3D Mark of Athena by Rick Warren, from the creator of Percy Jackson. So if you read this book, I would often not introduce you this book, but I'll do it on improvise. So I'm going to divide it to part 1 and part 2. So today we're going to discuss about part 1. So actually this story is all about Percy Jackson and his friends going on a quest. You should know that because every story has a quest and that quest happens to be not easy. So I'll make an example of it. Once a very time ago there lived Percy Jackson and he was afraid of what he might become, but actually he was a demigod. Like this. We should know that in a story there is exposition, conflict, rising action, climax, and the last one's falling action and resolution. So which I am in this time, I'm going to tell you about the rising action and conflicts and exposition. One fatal prophecy and 7 brave demigods a quest to find and close the doors to death. This is awful. They could have been pulverized by that very bad woman. So what does the title mean? You don't know, actually. The Mark of Athena means that Athena left a mark on the bad woman's side. So Annabeth felt as if someone had draped a cold washcloth across her neck. When she heard that whisper laughter again, as if the presence had followed her through the ship. So what I'm trying to mean is that they actually have a quest on a boat. So if I try to mean is that when you are on a quest to a boat, won't you going to get excited? But this is horrible. You can get pulverized. I've told you a million times, so don't worry me. If you don't want to see this video, then don't. This video might be pulverized by that half spider and half woman. So, everybody who wants to listen more, listen it. So she looked up at the Argo too. That's actually Annabeth and the other seven mates rescue boat. Not rescue boat, but the quest boat. And its massive brown hull glittered always in the sunlight, but part of her wanted to kidnap Percy right now. Why? Because she could climb aboard and get him while she still could. She couldn't shake the feeling that something was going to go terribly wrong. She couldn't risk losing Percy again. So Percy actually was going to risk himself. So this is the problem of Annabeth. This part of rising action is Annabeth's clues. So Annabeth is actually cursed by this half spider and half woman. So this is really bad, which means yourself is going to risk himself up. You know what? We can end this if I do great. But I think we'll just have to do part 1 today. So Annabeth is part cursed. So we don't know what Annabeth is going to do. So Percy is actually going to start an exposition. So I really told you that the story is like a plot diagram is the 1 is expedition, and 2 is conflict, 3 is rising action, 4 is climax, and 4th is falling action and resolution. I can actually tell you the same as going up, next, downer, downer, downer. So Athena's daughter is actually Annabeth, and Annabeth is the wisdom wisdom girl. So I think Percy has called him wizard, called her wisdom girl, girl of wisdom. I don't remember right because I haven't read Percy Jackson commonly. So Athena's daughter is actually Animus, so Anna can be a little changing, but she had not chosen a wise collection. So that was the part 1. So please prepare. Part 2, he was Olympus, the Mark of Athena by Rick Riordan, Book 3. Bye.